Former loner kids, has anyone ever pretended to be friends with you? In high school, this guy Justin started talking to me out of nowhere. I was the kid who ate lunch alone in the library every day, so when this popular guy suddenly wanted to hang out, I was suspicious but honestly desperate for any human connection. It started small. He'd nod at me in the hallways, ask about homework, make small talk by my locker. Then one day he said, "Hey, wanna grab pizza after school?" My heart literally skipped a beat. We started hanging out regularly. He'd pick me up in his beat-up Honda, we'd play Call of Duty at his house, order takeout, and talk about everything. For the first time in years, I felt like I belonged somewhere. Justin knew exactly what to say. When I mentioned feeling invisible at school, he'd say, "Dude, you're way cooler than those fake people." So when I got anxious about presentations, he'd text me encouragement. He even started inviting me to sit with his lunch table occasionally. For 2 whole months, I actually felt normal. I stopped dreading school. My mom noticed I seemed happier. I even started believing that maybe I wasn't as weird as I'd always thought. Then one night, everything changed. Justin was texting me about weekend plans when suddenly I got a screenshot. It was our entire conversation, but with his commentary above, it's sent to someone else. "Look how pathetic this kid is. He actually thinks we're friends, lol. Watch this. I can get him to do anything." My stomach dropped. I stared at my phone for 20 minutes, rereading it over and over. But there it was, proof that our entire friendship was just entertainment for him. Instead of confronting him, I decided to dig deeper. I started paying attention to Justin's other relationships. That's when I noticed something disturbing. Justin had this weird habit of befriending the loneliest kids in school. I watched him work the same playbook on others: the shy girl from chemistry, the anxious kid from drama club. He'd give them just enough attention to make them dependent, then use them for rides, homework help, or just as jokes with his real friends. I realized Justin collected lonely kids like trophies. He had at least 3 of us he'd rotate between, always keeping us just desperate enough to stick around. So I reached out to the other 2, Trevor from English and Shane from gym. We met up at a coffee shop, and it was like looking in a mirror. We'd all been played the exact same way. Trevor had been lending Justin money for months. Shane had been doing his math homework. All of us thought we were Justin's only real friend, while he laughed about us behind our backs. That's when we came up with the perfect plan. We convinced Justin to throw a party while his parents were out of town. Each of us told him we'd invite our real friends from outside school to make him look popular. We hyped it up for weeks, making him think this would be his big breakthrough. Justin was so excited. He bought decorations, planned a playlist, even cleaned his house. He kept texting us asking how many people were coming. The night of the party, Justin was dressed up, house decorated, snacks everywhere. He kept checking his phone and looking out the window. 7 o'clock came and went, then 8, then 9. Nobody showed up except us 3. When Justin asked where everyone was, we all looked at each other and started laughing. "What friends?" Trevor said. "Dude, we're all just as lonely as each other. The difference is we're not pretending anymore." Justin's face went completely white as he realized his scheme had backfired. His 3 pathetic targets had figured him out and turned the tables. "Wait, you guys planned this?" he stammered. "You taught us well," Shane said. "Turns out lonely kids can be pretty smart when we work together." We left him there alone with his decorations and unused snacks, finally understanding what it felt like to be genuinely abandoned. The 3 of us went to Denny's instead and talked until 2 a.m. Turns out we had tons in common. Same taste in music, same sense of humor, same frustrations with school. We'd been so focused on trying to fit in with people who didn't actually like us that we'd never bothered connecting with people who actually got us. We became genuinely close friends after that. Sometimes the best revenge isn't getting even. It's realizing you were better off without them in the first place.